What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Back here in the garage, and we have another vehicle with a pretty bad dent on it. It's a 2021 Honda CR-V. So the customer has it here. I'll show you the dent. Customer didn't want to take it to a body shop. It's a pretty bad one. As you can see, it has that pearl in the paint and stuff too, so we have to be careful with that. The paint is chipped in there a little already, so you know, she got some touch up and gave it to me. I'll touch it up for her after we're done. But what's concerning to me is that body line. You can see the top, how it really curves on top around there. That's going to be a lot of tapping, releasing that pressure, getting that back down. And you can see it's not a sharp body line, but it's rounded, and you can kind of tell that is really flattened out. So this one's going to be a little tough too. Another little difficult one for us, but we'll see what we could do, make it look good for her. I know I said in my last video I was going to do a video on my tool cart. I'm still doing that. I've just been real busy with work, so I just haven't had a chance to film that. This came in last night. I saw the dent. I'm like, this will be a good one to do a video on. So figure we'll do a video on this. Next one, I promise we'll get up the tool cart and you know, go through the different tools we use and things like that. So let's get started on this. Once again, we'll take you through the process and see how it turns out. Let's go. We've been working with this for a while now. It's coming up good. It's a tough one. The center of that dent had like 3 sharp, like little creases in there. So I think she backed up into something. So it really dented it pretty well. It's coming up good. We, you know, tapped down the top, heated it up, started working it. We've been using the rubber tip tool. You can see, been using that rubber tip for a while, and then taking it off, using the metal tip and fine tuning some stuff. I'll take you through the dent here. The sun's kind of on it right now, but you can see it's coming up good. Still a little low there, and you know, little low spots. We're gonna have to fine tune that, but we had to really, you know, start cranking on it to get the majority of that that deepness out. So it's getting there. We're still working with it. We'll keep heating it up, and then now we're gonna just switch to that metal tip, fine tune everything, keep doing that, maybe some more tapping up top. You can see that that body line is kind of back to the way it should be. Now it's all just, again, fine tuning it and going from there. So we did put a hole in here. I told the customer we were doing that. We put a 1/2 inch hole there. We'll plug it up. Something like that, I would definitely want a hole. It was a bad enough dent. Trying to take the panel off and working around that, you just wouldn't have enough pressure and things like that. So a hole on this, I definitely would do. That's just me personally. Other dent guys might disagree. Everybody can do what they want to do, but that's something I did. So it's coming up good. We'll keep going with it, and we'll see how it turns out. I'm sure the customer will be happy with it. I got my dog Drake in here. Say hi to the camera, Drake. So he's my helper today. But we'll keep going, and we'll see the final results. Let's go. All right, we're all finished up. The dent came out great. I'm really happy with it. I think she's gonna be really happy with it. It's nice, she doesn't have to get it painted. That pearl color can be a pain to match, and it can be costly too. So I'm glad we were able to save it for her. I'll take you through the dent here. No real paint damage or anything. At first I thought there was a paint chip in there, but it was just transferred paint from whatever she backed into. But you could see it, dent came out really good. The body line's back to the way it was and everything. Right in the center of the dent, I don't know if you could pick it up in here, but there is like a little paint scarring. That happens when, you know, it just is dented that bad and the paint kind of flattens out. There's nothing you can really do with that. It's not chipped or cracked or anything like that. You don't even really notice it. It's just something I could pick up, you know what I mean? Like with the light and when you're really looking at it. But I think it came out good. She'll be happy with it. Not only that, when the dent like dents that bad, how deep it was, now you kind of have extra metal. So it doesn't just dent in and you can work the dent out. What happens is the dent like stretches the metal. So now you have extra metal. So that's why you have to like kind of heat it up, work it around, play with it, you know, blend that like metal out. Since you have that extra metal, you have to move that all around so the dent lays, you know, flat the way it was before. And, you know, it takes some time, but I'm glad, you know, I spent the time on it. It worked out good. So hopefully you liked the video. If you can, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't like it, whatever. And the next video, like I said, we'll do a thing on my tool cart. Maybe what we'll do too is like do a giveaway. I have some extra tools or something. We'll maybe give something away if you subscribe and comment, you know, like we'll do like a little raffle type thing or something like that. So could be fun. But hopefully you liked the video. We'll catch you on the next one and we'll see you then.